Welcome to the Mike and JD Show YouTube channel. Thank you for being here. I want you to do me a big favor before you check out this clip. I want you to hit the like button. I want you to throw in a comment and make sure you're a subscriber to this channel. And then I want you to share this video with your friends. Help us defeat the algorithm. And then if you like this content and you appreciate this content, please head over to patreon.com/the Mike and JD Show and support the show. That is how we actually get funded to be able to do this. So we thank you very much for being here. And now enjoy the clip. But yeah, everybody go out of the way and check that out. I thought this story was interesting, and I've been wanting to talk about it because I'm an old UFC, UFC from like day one. I don't watch it as much anymore as I used to. I think it just got oversaturated for me, and it became too much. So I'm like very much a guy that only watches the big fights. But Mark the Hammer Coleman was visiting his parents earlier this week. And while he was sleeping, his dog Hammer came in and woke him up because the house was on fire. So he took off outside and then realized his parents were still inside. And he ran back in, grabbed his dad, carried him out. Now, this guy had a heart attack recently, has a stent in his heart, and he was able to do this. Ran in, grabbed his dad, went back in, grabbed his mom, and then went back in to grab his dog, who did not make it out with him. And then while he was in, he got overwhelmed by the smoke and passed out. Unfortunately, his dog Hammer did not make it, and that's obviously the saddest part of the story. But the fact that he was willing to risk his life to save his dog, he's already been named like the Shad Gaspard, Luke Hart, Brody Lee Award winner for the next year. Mark the Hammer Coleman is an absolute hero. He is a legend. He's one of my favorite UFC fighters ever. I just love the man, and I know he's right up your alley too because he's a big time NCAA wrestler and Pan American Games wrestler. Like the guy is just every word you could say about this man. He's a fucking hero. God bless you, Mark.
He was a national champion at the Ohio State University at 190 pounds. Mark Coleman, bad dude. Mark Coleman, good dude. Like the fact that this man got himself to safety and realized he had to go save his family, the quality. I told a friend this recently. I said the quality of someone's character shows up when things are at their worst, when in crisis. And Mark Coleman showed just the kind of person he is. And the thing with the dog is like oftentimes happens a lot when there's fires, is animals go to their safe spot when they're scared, and usually it's in the house. So the dog probably just hid because it didn't know what else to do. Like it woke up Mark and he saved him. And the fact that he's surviving, the smoke inhalation just got to be too much. Like what a fucking man. Like what a fucking hero, like to do that. And I was worried he was going to die. I'm so glad that there's a photo of him and his daughters hugging, and it's beautiful. Like,
yeah, man. Well, they posted the video, and in the video he said, I'm the happiest man in the world. And I like, you know how like I always get on to people whenever they're like on Twitter and they'll just say the word literal tears, or they'll do like cry face emojis. I'm like, you're not actually crying. When I saw that video, I fucking choked up.
Me too. Yeah, same thing. I didn't see the video. I saw the photo of just him hugging his daughters, and I cried.
The video, man. If you got kids, right, or if you're attached to your parents the way that we are, and he had the opportunity to save their lives, bro. Like I saw the video, and I couldn't take it. I started crying.
Like I said, the quality of your character is revealed in moments of crisis, and he saved his parents, like what we would like to think any of us would do in this situation.
Yeah,
right. We talk about you're a military guy, fight or flight, man, and that dude went for fight, and he went back. The fact that he went back twice, it just shows what kind of a man he was. Like, oh, he is. Excuse me, he's alive.
He is. Yeah,
man, he is.
Yeah.
Pardon me.
He did survive. I know he's actually being treated for pneumonia right now, which makes sense since he had really bad smoke inhalation. It'll affect the lungs, and so and I have had pneumonia before, and it is not fun. So I hope he does pull through. Like he'd been battling some health issues the last couple of years anyway. So the fact that he was able to do that during all of this, I really hope the UFC brings him in and does, like, he's already in the UFC Hall of Fame, but like after this, like UFC 300 is coming up. It'd be so cool if they brought out the Hammer during UFC 300. I think they got to. They really do.
I can't see why they wouldn't, because I mean, like they could always use good publicity, and like a guy like Mark Coleman, you need it, because I mean, like it's a good story. Like it's a good hero story, and the word hero gets thrown around a lot, but this is a case where it's like, yep, Mark Coleman's a hero.